gentlemen.
8:40.
Man.
About time.
Yeah, we are on time. I think 10 a.m. is going to be our, when we actually have a set time, and we're not just sending them out. I think 10 a.m. is a good time, because then even if we sleep in, if something comes up,
10 a.m.
yeah, you're still in time for the show.
No, I get you. Now, today we're going to be looking at Anthony YoungBlood. Now, I have several questions about Anthony YoungBlood. One, do you think that people call him Ant?
Ooh.
An Ant-Man? Or do you think that's just kind of like...
I don't know. YoungBlood is such a great name. Plus, he's the second, so it could be Junior.
Right, there is another Anthony YoungBlood running around somewhere.
I think there's so many options.
So,
yes.
Do you think his dad is Mr. YoungBlood and he's Ant?
There definitely is another Anthony Youngblood running around.
Yes.
So is it senior and junior?
That would ultimately be my question.
It definitely could be.
I wonder if he's ever been called just Junior in his life.
Definitely. But I think that Youngblood is such a strong.
It kind of takes over the rest.
Think about it, you're on a field, you're coaching or playing with a guy, and the opportunity to be like Youngblood.
Right. Oh yeah, that's definitely happened. But my thing with this guy, he has so much nickname potential.
Oh yeah.
Like all across the board, everywhere you look, he's got nickname potential, which is incredible. Plus, he's got a sweet afro. I mean, I'm a big fan of that haircut.
Huge fan of the haircut.
And very marketable, like.
And I kind of like. Apparently, he likes the silhouette kind of look. Like it's.
That's pretty.
Like there's a mystery. There's an enigma.
I don't know about that. But.
Hey, Jake, you go to bed early. You always miss the coolest stuff happens after 6, and then you're rested in the morning, and I'm up all night taking care of it.
Yeah.
See this?
Homework services.
Yeah. 540-379-4799. Mm-hmm. Jake, do you have any idea what we're going to do for a sponsor like Homework Services?
Oh, we can do all kinds of stuff.
We're going to go freaking nuts.
We would go nuts. Absolutely.
They're literally going to make $1 billion.
Literally going to make $1 billion.
And the key to this is, we get it. We understand what they need. Mm-hmm. Not only do we love them. Look, I saw Radon Camp. Not only do we love them.
Oh, Radon.
Not only do they do everything about a freaking house, but they have us on their team.
True, they do have us on their team.
We will never, ever stop.
Never stop.
We have never been to Virginia. Have you been to Virginia?
No, I don't think so.
No, but do you think there's a couple players in Virginia?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
These guys? Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think some of them need to work on their house or get a radon inspection?
Oh, yeah, absolutely they do. Yeah. 100%.
I will call every freaking one of them because Homework sponsored us. I'm not kidding. You know, other shows, like you buy an ad space and then it goes on the ether. And really what you did was you just supported the show. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
You're just supporting your show that you like.
Yeah.
This is not that.
No. 100%.
We are going to hunt people down.
Yeah, hunt them down.
We are going to get them in new homes or get their homes fixed.
There you go, 100%.
It doesn't matter. 100%. Homeworks is getting back whatever they put in.
There you go.
Love these guys.
Yeah,
and I'll tell Anthony this while we're talking. They're local to you, and they love you.
Yeah.
Like, they made this possible.
Yeah.
They're going to make it possible for more athletes.
Oh, yeah.
This is the exposure that these guys need. Mm-hmm. Anthony reached out to us yesterday, and let me tell you about Anthony. I was just impressed. It's so sincere, and it was just via text message last night. The dude was so sincere. He was humble, and this is a guy who's super talented. Mm-hmm. A guy's a quarterback who's super talented, and he was super humble and just really just
a professional, a real professional.
Just the kind of guy that Homeworks would want to be involved with, that we would want to be involved with.
Antoine Prods, what's up, man?
And that hey, what's up, Prods? But that's the kind of stuff all through those levels that teams are looking for too, to represent their team.
Oh, 100%. You could tell he was a leader, and just somebody that you wouldn't mind handing the reins to.
Oh yeah, but now we have the class of '29. The class of '29 is fierce.
Oh, there are some dogs in '29.
So we're looking at
some dogs.
Next year's freshmen.
Yes.
So guys that are coming off a small ball. They're going to a big ball. Yeah. They're starting their high school career. It feels like it's going to last forever.
Oh yeah. They can just do whatever they want.
You feel like the future is so bright, especially for a guy. Wait.
What?
Class of '29, varsity QB1.
So he's a starter on varsity as a freshman.
So he was a freshman last year?
Well, what class is he? 29? Yeah. So he's going into his sophomore year.
Oh, he's going into his sophomore
So
year.
he just
Okay.
finished his
So
freshman
he was a starting quarterback as a freshman.
Right, which is pretty impressive.
The class of 29 is out of control.
Oh, they're just all over the board. Plus, I mean, look at all these comments like absolute baller, go get it, little bro.
That's a good point.
I feel like little bro is kind of like a backhanded comment. You know?
Homework. All these people are gonna see you soon. All right.
I feel like can we pull this up bigger?
When people think homeworks, they're gonna think Anthony YoungBlood II.
Yeah, that's
when
exactly.
When they think Anthony YoungBlood II, they're gonna think homework.
Nabin, what's up, man? And Rahama, what's going on?
Okay. What I want to do is, this is 23. Do we want to watch 23 or do we just skip this video?
I think we should watch 24.
Okay, I just want to see a quick clip.
So this is his middle school?
Yeah, so this
Wow.
one, oh my.
That's
so
really
this
impressive.
is 8th grade.
That's really impressive. Unlike some of the other guys we've seen in this class,
right,
who are really talented but don't look that polished,
right.
he looks incredibly polished. Like this guy's a quarterback.
Yeah.
He looks incredibly polished. He looks like he has pocket presence and awareness. You know what I mean? He's not staring down. He's got good movement. He's really mobile.
His timing, his comfort in getting out of the pocket.
This is really impressive. This is really
like
impressive.
just to do that, and I can never move these back like you can. But do you understand how many things you
He's
need to be processing?
Yeah. We need to let's watch this.
And then to still complete the pass and not just run it.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready for class of 29 because if it gets better, is this it?
Yeah, this is his 20.
Oh, he grew.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. He's got a really good arm.
And he is a freshman on varsity.
He says 2024 high school football season highlight tape as an 8th grader. I don't have all my film.
Oh, so
he is going to be a freshman. So this is his 8th grade tape. Highlight tape as an 8th grader.
29, 30. Okay.
Yeah, so he's going into his freshman year.
Or is he reloading his 8th grade tape because he doesn't have
Wow.
his film? Jake, we've never seen. I'm having a hard time recalling
Someone who's better than this.
a class of 29 player that's better than this.
Wow, he's really good. This is really impressive. Like I am really impressed by this.
I'm gonna have to look at that list. But what's just amazing to me is how many things he's processing at one time.
Here, the one thing I will. That's an interesting. That was.
Which, by the way, we give advice to help too. It's not all
And-
just praise.
right,
We're gonna
right,
tell you
no.
the truth,
Antoine.
but it's not picking. I'm literally trying to help.
He looks really good.
Like homeworks can help you.
This is really impressive. The one thing I will say is, if you want your tape to be looked at more by college coaches,
Good point.
we need to clean this up somehow.
Yeah.
Like, I understand if this is mom cam or maybe
Right.
school cam,
Right.
but we got to get a little better quality of tape. However you can get it. I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and he's aware of that. He actually messaged
Yeah.
and said his team is not the best with tape.
Yeah.
But I think that there's things. We'll talk to you about Huddle.
Yeah,
There's
Huddle's kind of a different beast.
there's so well, and he can do it on YouTube, but there's a pattern to it, and the coaches are only going to watch 3 plays
Right,
anyway,
exactly.
and you want to have them in the right order.
He is.
That's a great point.
Look at his mechanics. He's really tight. I really like his mechanics. I think there's a little bit to be desired in terms of kind of his lower half, but other than that,
As a kid.
right. Also, he's got a long way to go.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
look, he's really rotational. He gets over the top. I mean, it's really impressive. It is really impressive.
You know, and I don't know, this isn't specific to Anthony, I got no idea in this situation, but just watching it jumped out at me. Do you know how many, there's not that many kids who are talented like this,
Yeah.
but there's also another reason that we do that. If somebody's gone to a quarterback coach and they've been paying them forever,
Yeah.
doing that stuff, or they're part of the family or whatever,
Yeah.
this is the kind of guy that maybe certain, not in his interest, but certain instances around the country, they would try and bury this.
Yeah.
And they're very good at that.
Yeah. Like the type of guy who could slip through the cracks.
They're very good at that with college guys.
Right.
There are guys in the portal that are just flat out better than guys that are starting.
Right, but they don't have friends, so they're not.
We got to make sure, and he might already have, I got no idea. Obviously, he goes to a quarterback coach of some extent. But we need to make sure Anthony doesn't fall through the cracks. Like, we need to put him out constant offer. and remind people about
I
homework.
mean, he's really good.
Lynchburg, Virginia. Homeworks with an X.
That's a pretty cool name.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And he's only gonna get better. This is incredible.
Is he gonna throw 100 yards when he's
I
a
don't think.
senior?
I don't think. Is Frank a 2029?
Frank is a 29.
I think this guy's in Frank territory.
Oh, I have no doubt.
He's 100% in Frank territory. Can we watch a clip of Frank real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to kind of get that benchmark.
Homework services. Let's go to this video because we're not coming back.
Antoine keeps on saying hi. What's up, man?
What's up, Antoine? Frank. We love.
We were absolutely blown away by Frank, and I think he's in the same class. Yeah, he is. Yeah, let's watch it. Let's watch Frank real quick. Whoa, Frank, you turned into a girl. Oh wait, that's just what I had.
Skip.
There we go. Let's watch Frank for a second. See, it's very similar in the way that they're both.
Oh, I love Frank.
They're just so much better than everybody else in the field.
Where's Frank in New Jersey?
I can't remember.
Hey, New Jersey, where's your sponsor? You
Yeah,
could be tied to Frank.
True. Yeah. We had a whole thing with Frank, and we didn't have a sponsor in New Jersey.
You could be tied with Frank.
Yeah.
I might sponsor it just so when people think Frank, they think about me.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, Frank is incredible, and he's incredibly polished for his age. And I think
this makes it easy.
I think they're the same.
Yeah.
The only thing that Frank has necessarily, I mean, Frank is way bigger than he is.
Yeah, and the simple truth is, it's stuff you can't control, but it does count.
It does matter.
When both of you walk in the room.
Right, when you both walk in the room, Frank's going to have a bigger presence.
Right, you can overcome it, you can show how smart you are.
Right.
But, by the way, what YoungBlood needs is virtual reality reps.
Yeah, he needs to be ready, because he's about to go play varsity football.
Yeah,
which is
everything's going to get faster,
step.
windows smaller. You can
step.
just study and get better. Why wouldn't you?
Right, 100%.
Okay, what do we get for? And again, the scale is 1 through 10.
Is this how you spell his name? Anthony?
Oh, maybe not.
Well, I think.
The scale is 1 through 10, so even youth football players are on the same scale as Patrick Mahomes. So a 5 is an average high school quarterback. Our scores are.
N-O-N-Y.
How did you delete the whole thing?
Well, I was trying to make sure his name is spelled right. If he was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Okay, so for me, this is really easy.
I'm giving him the exact same score as I gave Frank. Well, actually, yeah, I'm giving the same score I gave Frank. I think his 6 is right where he's at.
Giving him the same score I gave Frank.
I think Anthony's incredible. Really athletic, really put together, really polished.
This is my favorite clip.
Yeah.
Okay, is this played in fast? I can't tell.
No, it's not played in fast.
And what does that mean about him that I thought this was in fast motion?
This is really cool. I love how he's training. Hold on, can I go back? I love how he's training just around poles and stuff, and then all of a sudden there's just like a little kid running around with like a little ball in the middle. Hold on. Not this throw, it's a nice
I love
one.
that haircut.
So this one? Yeah, it's a great haircut.
Yeah.
he's out here chucking, and this little kid's just running around with the ball. Dude, they're gonna get smacked. I guarantee they've been hit by a ball.
Run, man!
I would not want to get hit by a pass from Anthony.
Hey, when I think Anthony Youngblood, I think one of the best quarterbacks in this league. And we actually found the guy who in this league was our favorite quarterback, a USA flag champion.
Yeah. Frank is really impressive and incredible. And I thought I would never see a 2029 even anywhere close.
No, we've seen great quarterbacks, and they came under Frank. Frank was the ceiling.
Right, Frank was absolutely the ceiling, and now this guy's right up there with him.
Anthony has entered the chat.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know who else is there for all of your needs? And is the ceiling of top quality?
Homeworks. Oh, right, homework services.
I'm not kidding. We will do whatever it takes to help them. Anthony Youngblood, you're good, my friend. That's one pass.
You're incredible.
Everybody knows the rules. We do all ages. We do all positions.
By the way, Anthony, if you punt, I'll give you the highest score in the class of 2029.
Anthony, this is no joke.
Anthony, if you punt or can punt, or send us a video of you punting, even if you can't punt, if you send us a video of you punting,
I forget. Is there a risk of the score going down if it's
There's a
bad
little
punch?
bit of a risk. There's a little bit of a risk. I would say small. It's a small risk.
And if we get what did we raise the guy's score an offensive lineman because we got the pancake picture?
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily apply to quarterbacks. Even though if you do send us a picture of yourself with pancakes, I will actually increase your score.
That could be even more special than the offensive line.
It could be. But Anthony, I will give you the highest score in 2029 if you can punt. But that was incredible. I was really impressed.
Homeworks, man. You do something around the house, you get an inspection, you get a radon. You got homework.
Where it's at.
One pass. Everybody knows the rules.